One Piece chapter 1049. I'm confused. And a lot of other people are confused too. Like, I don't know what to think. We'll go through the chapter first, but as for the moment, I have mixed opinions on it. And just now, like before posting, I don't know if I'll post my reaction. If you guys want my reaction, then I'll post it, whatever. But I'm more confused on just how to feel on the chapter. A lot of people have like really mixed on it. I was watching Brago's stream, he's mixed on it. JD mixed on it. A lot of people mix on it, and some people call it a masterclass of a chapter. I'm in the middle of this. I'm generally mixed on this, what to feel. So, chapter 1049, the world you wish for. Dope ass chapter. Like, honestly, a dope chapter, right? But there's a few issues with it. A little bit of issues with it. So, we start off with Luffy, obviously in the sky again with Kaido. They're clashing, right? Kaido's in his magma type of dragon form. And Luffy says, he says to Luffy, yeah, yo, I gotta hand it to you. You won't be able to change the world. You won't be able to change the world, but like, you've done well. Well played. Well played. All right, and then we go into just randomly a Kaido flashback. We're like, okay, cool. Damn, we've been waiting for this for ages. Like, we've been asking for this Kaido flashback for weeks on weeks on weeks, months and years. God damn, been what, 4 years, 3 years? I don't know how long Wano's been, but it's been long. We start a Kaido flashback, and it's just like, yeah, the boy's 10 years old. He's the strongest soldier around, and we're in the kingdom of vodka. What's kind of funny because Kaido's drinking obsession, and he's from the kingdom of vodka. I don't know if he was born here, but interesting. And they're just like, hey, yo, we need to pay a little bit of tribute to the Celestial Dragons. And Kaido's just like, hey, yo, why do Celestial Dragons get to boss you around, yo? Like, I wonder. Some guy's on the throne. He's just like, he's tied up. He's just like, hey, yo, we're going to send you to the Navy. You're going to be a government dog pretty much. And he's just like, hey, yo, if you hand over Kaido now, we're going to give you a seat at the next reverie. So that's really important for this vodka kingdom, I guess. Kaido escaped, but apparently he lets himself get caught because, I don't know, like, he's broke and he's hungry and shit. Then 44 years ago, we were on Pirate Head's Island, and I believe that's the one Blackbeard was on, but like my memory could be failing me, so my bad if it is. And Kaido's still beating up people at 15, and suddenly Edward Newgate showed up. Whitebeard, he's like, hey, yo, brat, you want to be a pirate? Come join my ship, Rocks. Rocks wants to meet you. What will you do? So Kaido's like, yeah, might as well show up. I'm gonna go to Rocks. And then he's on the ship, right? And everyone's so confused about this. This is like, Kaido, come quick, it's important. We're going to God Valley. So this is like right before they went to God Valley. And we see someone in the bag. And a lot of people say, yo, this just looks like Luffy or something. Like, it looks like a copy and paste of Luffy. But, like, I thought it was Lin Lin instantly. It would make more sense. So it has the hat. I believe it's Lin Lin. But looks kind of weird. We're at God Valley, but we don't actually get it. Like, they just say we're going to God Valley, and then someone's just like, well, Rocks died? Like, not Rocks died. The Rocks have fallen? That's what happened there. And then Lin Lin's just saying, hey, yo, what the hell? Where did Kaido go? So Kaido went running away or something. And then we get the old Baba. I don't even remember her name. The one who Kaido killed after Odin's death. The one who pretty much got Odin killed. So she's saying to Kaido, hey, yo, I have a little bit of a proposition for you. But Kaido at the same time is sort of talking about everything from now on will revolve around the former members of the Rocks crew. So interesting. And then he wants to show everyone the hellish reality of war. So I guess Kaido's sort of dream is where, like he says directly here, everyone is equal and anarchy reigns free. So Kaido wants chaos, by the looks of it. I honestly don't know. Like, I might be misinterpreting his dream over here. I'm a bit tired, but interesting. Very interesting. I was expecting a little bit more. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not trying to be on like any direct side, like left or right here. I'm in the middle, like I said. So I'm just trying to give my free opinion. If I thought the chapter was shit, I'm gonna tell you, yo, it was shit. But I don't know how to feel about it in this current moment. It's dope we got to see Kaido here, but at the same time, I just don't understand, like, what's happening here. And he's just like, hey, the lady said I have a proposition for you. And then he wants to show the world this. So, yeah, how we showed up to Wano, I don't know, like, when that happened. And then he was talking to King. He's like, hey, yo, my daughter, Yamato, mentioned Joy Boy. I'm not sure how the brat learned that name. And then he's saying Odin wanted to open up Wano to welcome Joy Boy. He's just like, hey, yo, King, if you're waiting for Joy Boy, I know who it is. Then before we go back to Luffy versus Kaido over here, they're still clashing. And we got the CP0 agent running away. That's Mr. Morge running away from his opinion right now. And Yamato's just like, come on, I know you can do it. Or Momo's just like, Luffy, I know you can win. And Yamato's just cheering her boy on, her son, if you will, saying, come on, Momo, I know you can do this. And like the flame, like Wano is dropping right now. So he's like, come on, you can do this. Raizo and Junbei sort of put themselves together and say the water should save everyone. I don't know why he said that randomly. I was thinking in my head somehow Zunisha went into the squirt, but that's interesting over there. And then obviously we have the Denjiro and Hiyori are gonna saying, hey, yo, You've endured this for many moons, yo. Then we're done. Orochi's dead. Then a question if the island's falling, the flame clouds are gone. Not pretty good. Like Onigashima's gonna drop. And then Kaido asks a question. Mugiwara, Straw Hat, what kind of world do you wish to make? And Luffy's struggling over here by the looks of it, right? So like if they do that Dressrosa punch struggle thing, no one's gonna hate on that again, right? And Momo finally does this, his flame clouds appear, and at the same time doing that, Luffy finally breaks through it, and he sort of punches through Kaido. His whole mouth is like, Kaido being the throat goat over here. He says, a world where my friends can eat as much as they like. And that's an interesting line. I want to see what Viz really like translate that as. You can interpret this in many ways. Just like the initial interpretation of the words right here is more or less just like, really, Luffy? But that's like the funny type of joy boy thing you would think of. Like you would just laugh hearing that, right? He just wants a world where I guess somewhat you could be free. That's pretty much what Luffy wants, right? That's the way I'm interpreting it. He said that's the kind of world he wants, right? And then he punches Kaido, and it's sort of like reminds me obviously like the Doffy punch, where like Doffy goes all the way down with the Douglas bullet punch, where he gets launched all the way down and Luffy just crushes him. And while Kaido's falling, like the art over here is really good in this panel, by the way. He's like, King, I know who he is. King's like, who is it? He said, Joy Boy is the man who'll be able to beat me one day. And you got King smiling. He said, if that's true, I don't think he'll ever appear. And so Kaido's down, and then also, like, I was confused at first, but Momo's also down. So Momo's like dazed out, and then Luffy also looks like he's done. 20 years in the making, and the funny thing here, we saw, hey, yo, please vanquish the scary dragon. Restore the Cozy Clan, please, is what everything was said. So now we have to talk about it. Like, I don't know what to think exactly. We got this Kaido flashback, this done and over with, but then a lot of people are saying, hey, yo, but the full flashback's gonna be next week. And I'm just like, what more are you gonna add at that point, right? You got all of these Kaido's ideals, what he wants, right? But like, what more is there? Like, he's given his goal, that like what he wanted for the world. We haven't seen how he got to Wano, so I guess we're gonna see that. It's just, what was your goal, Kaido? Why were you doing all these smart fruit stuff? Why were you doing this? I don't think that's gonna be left unanswered. Do I think Kaido's done? No. I do not think he's done. But what if he is? How am I gonna feel if this is the actual ending? I'll ask you a question right now. Everyone watching, if anyone's fucking watching, how do you feel if this was the end, we get nothing after this, and Kaido's done? Like, that's it. How would you feel then? That's a little bit of like, you're like, oh no, really? You gotta build this arc up for that long just for this to happen? Interesting. Because DKK fans going wild right now that nothing's gonna happen, alright? Very interesting. Because we started seeing what Zoro, what he's doing with the fucking death thing right now. And to be fair, like I want to mention that the CP0 guy, like how he was able to get up from a fucking Ragnarok smash from Kaido with Conqueror's Haki infused, pretty decent dude. He must have some strength to him. But now we got to question stuff. Is that the whole Kaido flashback? Is Kaido finished? Because by the looks of it, Luffy looks more fucking done than Kaido at this point, right? Luffy looks like he's done. Momo's done. Kaido's done, but Onigashima has safely landed. So, what now? What now? Like, honestly, what's gonna happen? The color pages sort of give me, like, make it more clear a lot of the time, so I love that. But Kaido's literally done. But Luffy is also done. I'm just waffling on now, so I want to know what you guys thought. Because I honestly really don't know how to feel. I'm more confused, if anything. Like, I'm generally confused. I mean, that's what it is. Like, if someone could break it down to me too, if you guys want to have a conversation about that, join the Discord or something. Or we could talk on Twitter. But at the moment, how do I feel about this? I don't know. I honestly don't know. That's about it. That wraps up the short 10-minute review over here. Guys, I really appreciate like and sub. Trying to get to 10k. Any subs your boy would appreciate. Let me know how you feel in the comments. Like, that's the dying thing I want to know. Join the Discord if you guys want to say it there. Follow my Twitter if you want to say it there. I'll see you next time. Sensei, out.